Are you our teacher?
Good day everyone. It's really nice to meet you. My name is Ahmad Bawo Saputro. You can call me Pak Abe, like my name, like Pak Abe. So I'm from Indonesia and I'll be your Bahasa Indonesia instructor for 2 months. Yeah, for 2 or 3 months. And right now I'm staying in Indonesia in Southeast Sulawesi. So not in Java, but in Sulawesi. So next, before we are moving on to everyone's introduction, do you have any questions for me before we start the class? No? Okay. Let's just start the introduction from Dennis Brionis.
Hi, I'm Dennis. I'm from Quezon Province. I'm working as a virtual assistant and I just came up from work today. So, pardon me if I'm kind of sleepy later.
It's okay, Dennis. It's really nice to see you. Next, Dennis, what is the reason you want to join our BIPA class?
Well, I got interested in Indonesia because I bumped into Indonesian music like Pamungkas and
Hmm,
also Indonesian drama in Netflix. So I
what
want
kind
to
of
understand the
Indonesian drama?
language.
What kind of Indonesian drama? What kind of Indonesian drama are you watching? Okay, Dennis is freezing. Let's just moving on to the next. It will be Mark Acosta.
Hello, good morning, everyone. So I am Mark Costa, currently residing in Pasay City. I work as a virtual accountant.
Oh, I see. So, Mark, how can I call you? Mark?
Yeah, you
Mark.
can call me Mark. Yes.
Okay, Mark. What is the reason you joined this program, Mark?
I just love learning languages, and I think I saw this one that there's a uh, online uh, online language in the Facebook. So I just got interested.
Oh, okay, I see. Okay, thank you, Mark. Moving on to Gia Luzain Bustamante. Gia, are you there?
Good morning.
Good morning, Gia.
My name is Gia Luzain Bustamante, and I am currently residing in Davao City. And I am planning to take scholarship at Indonesia.
Oh, I see. How can I call you?
You can call me Gia Luzain, sir, or Gia.
Gia, yeah, okay, Gia. Thank you, Gia. Next, let's continue with Faiza Jaji. Faiza Jaji, are you there?
Hello, good morning, everyone. My name
Morning.
is hello, sir. My name is Faiza S. Jaji. I am from Zamboanga City.
Yeah, Faiza, what is the reason you joined this program?
Um, I want to learn new language that will help me to communicate
I see.
Indonesian people.
Okay, how can I call you? Faiza or Jaji?
Faiza. You can call
Faiza.
me Faiza.
Okay, Faiza, yeah. Thank you, Faiza. Next, we are going to hear from AG Katubik.
Hi everyone. I'm EJ Matubig. I'm currently based here in city of Mati, Davao Oriental. I work as an university instructor, and I joined this program because I have plans to pursue graduate studies soon in Indonesia.
Ah, does that mean you are already eligible to study in Indonesia or
Yeah,
still? Oh, what kind of university in Indonesia?
I'm still eyeing, but there was a program already that could fit my expertise. I would be
Oh,
pursuing soon.
okay, okay. Thank you, AG. AG, yeah?
Yeah,
AG, AG. Thank you, AG.
thank you.
Next, Teddy Olar.
Hi everyone, I'm Teddy
Hello.
and currently based in Cavite. So recently I've been very interested with the Indonesian pop culture, the films and the music. Then last month I went to Yogyakarta and met a friend who's studying in UGM. So she told me to take this if I have plans to pursue further studies. Yeah, so I might be I'm eyeing and or planning to take further
Ah,
studies. Yeah.
okay, I see. Thank you, Teddy. Next, Dennis Erika.
Hi, sorry. Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
I'm not able to open my camera since my connection is a bit weak. It's been raining a lot in our area. But I'm Denise Candaba. I'm from Las Piñas, Metro Manila, and the reason why I'm very interested to take this class because my college program has a specific focus on Southeast Asian studies. And yeah, I was supposed to take a foreign language, Bahasa class, but I wasn't able to. So I think this will be a great opportunity, and I'm
Oh,
looking forward to learning a lot.
I see, I see. Okay, thank you, Dennis. Dennis, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Denise, thank
Dennis.
you.
Okay, thank you, Dennis. Next, Luis Samarita.
Yes, hello. Yeah, you can call me Louise. I'm based in Metro Manila, and yeah, I joined this program since I wanted to learn the language since I saw it on a Facebook post, and it just really got me interested. And yeah, I took it as an opportunity to learn a new language since yeah, it was really interesting.
Okay, Luis, thank you. Luis, do you work in some kind like television or radio?
No,
Okay,
no.
all right. You have a very beautiful voice. Like I'm
Uh,
listening to a radio right now.
oh, okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
you're welcome, Luis. Next, Pam.
Hello, good morning. My name is Pamela Montes and I'm from Valenzuela City. So, my reason for learning the language is, of course, for learning new language and hopefully use it in the future.
I see, Pam. Yeah, Pam. Thank you, Pam. Last but not least, Suren.
Ya, selamat pagi everyone.
Selamat
Uh,
pagi.
I joined this class because I recently moved to Jakarta and
Oh,
I did also see that Facebook post and I tried my luck. So I'm really happy to join this class.
okay. So, do you work in Jakarta or like a vacation?
No, I'm employed in another
Oh,
country. I work remote. I have this
oh,
remote working visa. Yeah, but I stay in Jakarta because I also meet clients there.
I
Yeah.
see, I see. So you're still staying in Jakarta right now?
Yeah, I'm in.
Oh,
Right now, I'm not in Jakarta because it's the weekend, but yeah, I am based
okay.
in Jakarta. Yeah.
Okay, I see. Thank you, Soren. All right, so that's it for the introduction section. So let's just start our meeting, yeah, for today. Let me share the screen. Okay, so everyone, so in this first meeting, we are going to learn about salam. Yes, salam. Salam is greeting. Salam is greeting. In Bahasa Indonesia, there are few ways to greet people. The first is halo. Halo. Yeah, it written just like in English. However, we read it with halo, not hello. Halo. And then we have hi. Apa kabar? Apa kabar? Apa kabar means how are you? Ya, apa kabar? How are you? And then we also have terima kasih. Terima kasih. So, everyone, can you repeat after me? Apa kabar?
Apa
Apa
kabar?
kabar?
Apa
Apa
kabar?
kabar?
Bagus. Apa kabar? Next, terima kasih.
Terima
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 kasih.
kasih.
Oke, terima kasih. Thank you ya. Thank you. Terima kasih. And then we have selamat pagi.
Selamat pagi.
Selamat
Okay.
pagi.
Selamat pagi. So we have like pagi, siang, sore, malam to represent like morning, noon, afternoon, and night or evening. So selamat is equivalent with like good morning, good noon, good afternoon. This is the equivalent of that. Selamat pagi, siang, sore, and malam. This is the alphabet of Indonesia. We only have one alphabet in Indonesia. We only use one alphabet, just like in English. And there are a few different ways to read this alphabet. Instead of A, we use A. A. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Ya, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. A good thing in Bahasa Indonesia is that we read the word letter by letter. So whatever happen, everything that use C will be read as C. Like cantik, culun, cuka, cuci, cakar. So everything will be read the same way as how it sounds in the alphabet. It might be difficult for your tongue, but it is easier when you have the gist of it. So, yeah, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And then H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O. P, Q, R, S, T. U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Okay. Here is how Indonesian greet people. Yeah, let's listen to the audio together.
Selamat pagi, Dinda. Pagi, Andi.
Okay, so selamat pagi Dinda, pagi Andi. Okay, selamat pagi Dinda is like good morning Dinda, morning Andi. This is how you respond the greeting. Instead of selamat pagi, you answer with pagi. Yeah, drop the selamat. Like, yeah, it's much like in English, like good morning, morning. Yeah, something like that. There's also like hi Niken, hi Raden. Hi Niken. So Niken is the name of the girl and Raden is the name of the man. So hi Niken answered with hi Raden. Apa kabar? Baik. Apa kabar is how are you? Then baik is how you respond, meaning I'm fine. I'm fine. Baik or saya baik. Saya baik or baik. Yeah, it's the same. Yeah, but you can only use this example, yeah, like a hi and hello, in a casual way. In a casual way. So, like if you meet with someone your age or your friends or someone younger than you, then you can use the word hi or hello. But if you meet or talk with someone who are older than you or have like the higher position, like your boss, for example, or your teacher, then you have to greet them with formal way. That is selamat pagi, selamat siang, selamat sore, and selamat malam. Ya, apa kabar? Bagaimana? This is also the other way on how you ask about people's feeling. Yeah, like how are you? How are you? There are a few different ways to ask. There is apa kabar and bagaimana kabarmu? Apa kabar and bagaimana kabarmu? Yeah, kabar is like how are you? Like your condition. Yeah, kabar. Kabar saya baik. That is how you answer with this question. Kabar saya baik. Or you can also answer with baik. Let's listen to this audio first.
Hai Raden,
Hai Niken,
apa kabar?
baik.
Oke. Nah, selamat pagi. Ya, selamat pagi is used when the sun is rise. When the sun is rise until in the middle of the day, like 11:59. So from 6 a.m. or when the sun rise until in the middle of the day, 11:59, you can use the word selamat pagi to greet people. And then after that, from 12 until 3 p.m., you can use the word selamat siang. Selamat siang. Selamat pagi is like good morning. Ya, pagi is morning. Pagi is morning. Nah, selamat siang. Siang is a good day or a good noon. I'm not sure whether you use this phrase or not, but in Indonesia, we use this. Selamat siang. Like good noon or good day. Selamat siang is used from 12 p.m. until 3 p.m. Ya, selamat siang. Next, we have selamat sore. Selamat sore. Sore is afternoon. Ya, sore is afternoon from 3 p.m. until 6 p.m. The sun set. Nah, right after the sunset until midnight, you are allowed to use selamat malam. Selamat malam. Like good evening in English. It will be good evening. So when the sun is set until in the middle of the night or until the next day, it's selamat malam. So we have selamat pagi, selamat siang, selamat sore, and selamat malam. Selamat pagi, selamat siang, selamat sore, and selamat malam. Oke, next. Apa kabar, Arai? Baik, Hayati. Maaf, aku pergi dulu ya. Tidak apa-apa, Arai. Sampai jumpa. Sampai jumpa. Alright, so everyone, will you repeat after me? Apa kabar, Arai?
Apa kabar?
Apa kabar,
Kabar,
Arai?
Arai?
Alright.
Oke, baik, Hayati. Maaf, aku pergi dulu ya.
Baik.
Baik, Hayati.
Hayati,
Maaf,
maaf,
aku pergi dulu ya.
Pergi dulu ya.
Oke, tidak apa-apa, Arai.
Tidak apa-apa,
Tidak
Arai.
apa-apa,
Arai.
Sampai jumpa.
Sampai
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 jumpa.
Sampai jumpa.
Oke, sampai jumpa is goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye or see you. Ya, sampai jumpa. Goodbye or see you. So, apa kabar is asking about your condition, like how are you? Arai. Arai answer with baik. I'm fine. I'm sorry. Ya, aku is I. So, aku or saya, kamu, dia. Saya, kamu, dia. Saya, kamu, dia. I, you, she. She or he. In bahasa Indonesia, whether you are boy or girl, the pronouns is the same. Dia. Dia. So I, you, she, or him, her. Saya, kamu, dia. Okay. So, but in this example, Arai use the word aku. But I give you an example of saya. So what is the difference between saya and aku? For saya is formal and aku is casual. I know this might be hard for you guys because in Tagalog and English, you guys like do not have any vocabularies for formal and casual language, yeah, vocabularies. But in Indonesia, it sounds like we have two different language because everything have for formal and non-formal language. Like saya is formal and aku is informal or casual. So from this word, we can know that Arai and Hayati are friends, or at least they are the same age. Oke, saya pergi. Pergi is go. Pergi is go. So what this means here is, I'm sorry, I need to go. Sorry, I need to go. Saya pergi dulu. Hayati said, it's okay. It's okay. Tidak apa-apa. It's okay. Sampai jumpa. See you or goodbye. There are like expression. Ujaran is an expression. Ujaran is expression. There are maaf. Maaf is sorry. I'm sorry. And you respond with tidak apa-apa. It's fine. And then sampai jumpa also respond with sampai jumpa. Next. Menyapa teman. Menyapa teman. Hi. Fill this with your friend's name. Apa kabar? Baik. Menyapa orang yang lebih tua. Selamat siang, Pak or Bu. Menyapa orang yang lebih muda, pagi. Pagi, Pak, Bu, apa kabar? Baik. Nah, so this is 3 ways to greet people, depending on the level you are at. The level like the age. Menyapa teman considered menyapa teman and menyapa orang lebih muda or younger people, like people who are younger than you, considered a casual word. While this one, menyapa orang yang lebih tua, greeting people who are older than you, is a formal way. So number 1 and number 3 is casual, and number 2 is formal. In casual, you can use the word hi, Raden, hi Arai, apa kabar? Baik. And then we have pagi Raden, pagi Pak Raden, apa kabar? Baik. Okay. But in formal way, you have to use the word selamat siang, Pak or Bu. Siang. Apa kabar? Baik. So the way of greeting is different, depend on the age of people. And then this one, Pak and Bu. Yeah. Sapaan Pak and Bu is used to greet people in a formal way. Not informal, like the probably like sir. Yeah, Mr. or sir, something like that. Or ma'am. Ma'am. In Philippines you use the word ma'am a lot, right? Ma'am or sir for people who are older than you. So Pak is specifically for those who are men. Ya, Pak is for laki-laki or men. And Bu is similar with madam. Madam or Bu. So for example, Bu Anita, Bu Denis, Bu Denis, Bu Louis, something like that. And Pak Abe, Pak Eji, Pak Denis, Pak Mark, Pak Suren. Ya, seperti itu. So the word Pak for men and Bu is for woman. And only use this word for people who looks older than you, because use the word, because some people are a little bit easily get offended if you call him Pa or Bu, even though you are definitely older than them. Yeah, I mean, like if you use the word Pa or Bu to people, some of them will feel like they are so old, even though they are not. So make sure that the people you are talking to are definitely older than you before you use this word. Ya, Pak and Bu. Ada juga sapaan yang lain. There's also different way. Sapaan, calling. There's also different calling in Indonesia. First we have Kak. Kakak, ya, from the word kakak. So like we drop the N and become Kak. Kak AB. Kak EJ. Kak IJ, sorry. Kak IJ. Kak Soren. Kak Mark. Ya. Kak means older brother or older sister. Whether you are man or girl, if you are a little big, like 1 to 5 years older than me, then I will call you Kak. But after 5 and so on, I will call you Pak. I will call you this. So Kak means you are still young enough. Kak Eji, Kak Louis, Kak Suren, Kak Mark. Yeah, this is how you use the word. And there's also Dik. atau dek. From the word adik means like younger, ya, younger brother or younger sister. In Indonesia is adik, and we like aggregate, contract. Yeah, so we cut the word adik become dek, dek. And then we have mas. Mas is actually not bahasa Indonesia. Mas and mbak, ya, mas and mbak is actually not bahasa Indonesia. However, they are Javanese language. Javanese language is one of the tribes in Indonesia. Yeah, Java is tribes in Indonesia. I think Philippines also have quite a lot of tribes, different tribes, which have their own language. That's also happening in Indonesia. And this one, Mas and Mbak, is from one of the largest tribes in Indonesia. So that's why people are using this a lot. Mas is for men and Mbak is for women. Ya, Mas like Mas Abe, Mas Eji, Mas Suren, Mas Mark. Nah, and Mbak is for Mbak Louis, Mbak Denis, Mbak Jiah. Yeah, something like that. And you can use the word Mas and Mbak for people who are like older brother or sister. So from 1 to 5 years old, older than you can use the word Mas and Mbak. For people who are more than 5 years older than you can use the word Pak and Bu. Bu, like madam. Okay, next ya. Next we are going to learn about color in Bahasa Indonesia. Color. So this is hijau. Ya, hijau. Hijau, merah. Merah. Hijau, merah. Merah. Hijau is green ya. Green it's definite it's going to it's easy. Green is hijau and red is merah. Ya, red, merah. Next, kuning. Ya, the sun is kuning. Matahari kuning. Like yellow sun. Yellow sun is matahari kuning. Kuning. This one, the sky, the blue sky is biru. Langit biru. Blue sky. Blue is biru. This one, biru. This one is red biru, not bairu, but biru. And then kuning. Kuning. Yellow. And we have putih. Yeah, putih, white, like a cloud. Putih, white. Next, this one is ungu. Yeah, purple, ungu. Purple, ungu. Next, we have hitam. Hitam. Baju hitam. Black cloth. Black cloth. In bahasa Indonesia, it's a little bit different and tricky at the same time compared to English and Tagalog because we tend to change the word order. For example, in English, you will call this uh, black cloth. Yeah, black cloth. So the color is first and then the noun. The adjective first, the color, and then the noun, the cloth. But in Bahasa Indonesia, turn it around. So the cloth, the noun first, and after that the adjective. In Bahasa Indonesia, it would be cloth black. Okay, in English it would be black cloth, but in Bahasa Indonesia cloth black. So baju hitam, cloth black. This also happening for this. So bunga is flower. Bunga is flower. So it would be bunga ungu. Bunga ungu. Purple flower. Okay. So I have a questions. Manakah mobil yang berwarna merah? Manakah mobil yang berwarna merah? Which is the red car? Which one, everyone?
A.
Yes, gambar A. Oh, gambar A ya, gambar A. Gambar A, this one is merah. Mobil merah. Mobil kuning. Mobil merah, mobil kuning. Oke, next. Manakah baju yang berwarna biru muda? Anyone? Manakah baju yang berwarna biru muda?
Gambar A.
Gambar A.
Gambar A.
Gambar A ya. Oke, gambar A. Anyone else? Only Pak Ruel? Oke. So gambar A atau gambar B?
Gambar ba.
Gambar ba.
Gambar B.
Gambar ba.
Oke, B. The right answer is gambar B. Gambar B ya. Oke. So in English you will know the term dark blue and light blue. Yeah, dark and light. But in Indonesia it's muda and tua, young and old. Muda is young. Muda is young and tua is old. So biru muda is light blue. Yeah. So that's a bit different. The translation is a bit out of track, but biru muda is light blue. Nah, this one is lighter than, gambar B is lighter than gambar A. So biru muda is gambar A. Gambar B, sorry. Yeah. So biru muda and biru tua. Tua is means like old or dark. I know it's a bit not make sense for you guys because if I think about it more clearly, I also feel it's weird. Like how can you determine which color is old and young? But it makes sense when it comes to the color green. Yeah, in green color, the lighter it is, the younger the leaf, right? But the darker the leaf then means the older the leaf. So maybe that's why maybe that's from the originated, but that's totally not make sense for other color like red, blue, yellow. Okay, next. Hmm, manakah sepatu yang berwarna abu-abu? Gambar A atau gambar B?
Gambar B.
Gambar B.
Gambar
Gambar
B.
B.
Gambar
Bagus,
B.
bagus. Gambar B. Yeah, why does this called abu-abu? Because this one is black, yeah. This one is hitam. Then abu-abu, gray. Abu-abu, gray. Okay, in bahasa Indonesia, shoe is sepatu. Shoe in bahasa Indonesia is sepatu. So, do you guys know how to make a sentence? Or how do you translate gray shoes into bahasa Indonesia?
Sepatu abu-abu.
Bagus sekali. Sepatu abu-abu. So the noun first and then after that the adjective ya. Sepatu abu-abu. Oh, okay, wait a second. Alright, sepatu abu-abu, sepatu hitam. Next. Manakah boneka yang berwarna merah muda?
A, right?
Gambar A.
Gambar A.
Gambar A.
Gambar A, merah muda. Betul sekali. Or pink ya, pink. Merah muda. Yeah, when you know the rules, everything that looks lighter than lighter than it's called muda. Next, what do you call this color?
Kuning.
Kuning.
Kuning? Do you see this as yellow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brown. It's brown.
Kuning
Brown.
muda.
Kuning muda. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, what about the girls? What do you call this color?
Kuning muda.
Kuning muda as well. Okay. Okay. It's going to be like
Kuning tua.
kuning tua. Kuning tua.
How about chocolate? Chocolate. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually more than chocolate than kuning. In my perspective, yeah. I mean, I'm a man, I'm a boy, so I'm not really good at color. Unlike women. Fun fact, the color brown in English have two meanings in bahasa Indonesia. Ya, coklat. Yeah, the name coklat have two meanings in English. Either the color brown or chocolate. Chocolate like chocolate. So you can probably say this. Yeah, if you agree with me, I mean, this is debatable. Color is debatable. If you agree with me, then you can call this coklat muda. Or maybe kuning muda. Yeah, so in bahasa Indonesia, coklat has two meanings, the color brown and chocolate itself. So chocolate is chocolate and the color brown is chocolate. Okay. Next we are a second, yeah, I'll show you a different material. Okay, next. Let okay. Okay, do you still remember what is this? What the color is this? What color is this? Warna apa?
Ungu muda.
Ungu muda. Bagus sekali. And the noun is the thing. What do you call this thing in bahasa Indonesia?
Baju.
Baju. Bagus sekali. So, if you combine this word, it become or what is the Indonesian of purple clothes?
Baju kungu.
Baju ungu. Bagus sekali. Baju ungu. Ya, kemeja or baju sih. Nah, kaos. Okay, next. What is this? This one is sepidol. Yeah, sepidol. What do you call this in English?
Marker.
Marker. Marker. So marker is sepidol. Sepidol. Marker is sepidol. And this one is, oh sorry, this one is pulpen. A pen, right, in English? A pen is pulpen. Pulpen. And then we have pencil. Pencil. Yes, in English the S will be C, but in Indonesia it's pencil. Turn the C into S. Pencil. So if you pay attention carefully, everything you see in here will read the same. It's not pulpen or it's not pulpen, but pulpen. This one is sepidol, not spidol or sepidol. Sepidol, no, sepidol. And then we have pencil. Pencil. So the easiest way in Bahasa Indonesia, the easiest thing in Bahasa Indonesia is how you read Bahasa Indonesia, because as long as you know the alphabet, then you can read Bahasa Indonesia. Sepidol, pulpen, pencil. Okay, next. This one is papan tulis. Papan tulis. Ya, papan is board, papan, and then tulis is writing. So we call this papan tulis because this is a board that we can use to write. Ya, papan tulis. This one is sandal.
Question, Pak.
Yes, please.
Yeah. So you will call in general all the board as a writing board, whether it's blackboard, whiteboard.
Yes.
You will call it papan
Yes.
tulis, yeah.
Yes. Papan tulis. So either it's
So
black,
whether it's white,
white,
whether it's green.
yes,
black.
whether it's green, black, we call this papan tulis. Doesn't matter with what's the color. Papan tulis.
Kasih ya, Bu. Papan.
Sama-sama. Next we have here sandal. Sandal. What in Tagalog sandal?
Still sandal.
Sandal as well. Okay. Sandal as well.
Chinelas.
Chinelas. Chinelas.
Yeah. Sandal.
Sandal. Sandal. Chinelas. Okay, sandal. What is this one? You might call it pants. Am I right?
Yep, pants,
Yeah.
short pants.
Oh, pants and short pants. Yeah, it's similar. It's similar with bahasa Indonesia. But celana is pants. Yeah, celana is pants. And if it is short, then we call it celana pendek. And if it is long, then it's called celana panjang. Okay, so similar. Pants, short pants. In bahasa Indonesia, celana panjang, celana pendek. Simply because if it is short, then celana pendek. Pendek is short. Panjang is long. Celana panjang. What is the color of celana pendek?
Abu-abu.
Celana pendek.
Oh, pendek. That's biru, right?
Ya,
Biru.
biru. Biru, bagus. Biru. Ah, sorry, this one I'm not sure. Celana dalam. Celana dalam. So we have celana pendek, we have celana panjang, we also have celana dalam. Celana dalam, we use the word celana dalam because we use it inside. So dalam means like inside. Celana dalam. Underpants. Underpants, yeah. You will call this underpants, right?
Underwear.
Underwear. Underpants, yeah. Underwear. Under, but we call this dalam. Nah, this one is baju dalam. Baju dalam. Okay, simply because we use this usually in Indonesia we use this type of clothing inside. So like first layer, and after that we can use like a shirt or a suit, something like that, or a uniform. So that's why we call this baju dalam because we wear it inside. Next we are moving on to the days and months in Bahasa Indonesia. Yeah, we learn a lot of vocabularies for meeting. Days and months. Hari dan bulan. Hari dan bulan. So days and months. Hari is day hari is bahasa Indonesia meaning is day. Day. We have Senin. Everyone, Senin.
Senin.
Senin. Yeah. Senin is Monday. Selasa.
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 Selasa. Tuesday. Rabu.
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 Oke. Kamis.
Kamis.
Jumat.
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 Sabtu.
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 Minggu.
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 Minggu. Oke. Akhir pekan or akhir minggu is weekend. Ya, weekend. Akhir pekan like Saturday and Sunday, ya, weekend. We call this akhir pekan or akhir minggu. And then we have bulan. Bulan. So a fun fact, bulan in bahasa Indonesia have two meanings. The first is the month like January, February, March, and so on. And then the moon. The moon. We call the moon as bulan as well. Okay. First, we have January. January. Everyone, January.
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 Yeah,
January.
January. Okay. So this is how Bahasa Indonesia is different in English compared to English. You will call this January. January. But in Bahasa Indonesia, Januari. Okay. We also have February. February.
February.
Ah, bagus. Next. What do you think this is called?
Maret.
Maret.
Maret. Bagus, Maret. Next.
April.
April.
April. April ya, not April, not April or April. April. Next.
May.
May.
May. May. Ya, May. Next.
Juni.
Juni.
Juni. Bagus, bagus sekali. Next.
Juli.
Juli. Oke. Next.
Agustus.
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 September.
September.
September. Oke, next.
October.
October.
Oke, Oktober.
November.
November.
Ah, November.
November. December.
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 Desember. Oke. So that's it, yeah. For the month, it's not really different. The Indonesian or English, it's just that you just need to read it in Indonesian accent. Januari, Februari, Maret, April, May, Juni, and December. But for the day, is quite tricky, yes. Senin, Selasa, Rabu, Kamis, Jumat, Sabtu, and Minggu. Minggu, Sabtu. Ya, hari ini hari Sabtu. Today is Saturday. Hari ini is today. Oke. Oke, next. Okay, next we are going to learn how to make a sentence in Bahasa Indonesia. Okay, this is like formula to make a sentence, a simple sentence in Bahasa Indonesia. Tata bahasa. Membuat kalimat sederhana, like the grammar of making a simple sentence in Bahasa Indonesia. This is the example ya. Aku sedang makan. Aku sedang makan. Aku makan soto. Do you remember what is the meaning aku in Bahasa Indonesia? What is aku?
Me.
Me.
Me. Bagus. Or I ya, I. In Bahasa Indonesia, the pronoun we do not use like subject and object. Yeah, so there is no I, me, my, mine, myself. Like aku, and aku. Or saya, and saya. So yeah, there's no, yeah, it's just that, yeah. Let me rephrase this. In Bahasa Indonesia, there's no subject and object for the pronoun, but we do have formal and informal, like saya and saya and aku. So whether you use the word saya for subject or for object is still the same, saya or aku. Okay, next. Aku sedang makan. Makan. Do you know what is the meaning of makan?
Eating.
Eating, bagus, eating. And so sedang is like for continuous tense. Yeah. Sedang is verb ing or simple continuous. So saya sedang makan is I am eating. Ya, saya sedang makan. Sorry, aku sedang makan is I am eating. What if aku makan? What is the
I
meaning of
eat.
aku? I eat. Good, really good. Soto. Do you know soto?
Soup.
Yes, a soup. Soto is kind of soup. Yeah, it's a soup. It's a soup. So, aku makan soto is I eat soup. Just that. That's it. That's simple. Aku makan soto. I eat food. Aku sedang makan. I am eating. Oke. Aku mandi. Aku tidur. Aku belajar. Mandi is like take a bath. Showering, yeah. Showering or take a bath, pick your choice. Aku mandi means I take a bath. Aku tidur. What is the meaning of tidur?
Sleep.
Sleep.
Sleep. Aku tidur means I sleep. Aku belajar. Study. Ya. Aku mencuci. Wash. Wash. What's the one that you wash? Baju. So, aku mencuci baju. I wash clothes.
Shirt.
Shirt. Okay, shirt. I wash shirt. I write, menulis. I write letter, surat. Surat is letter. Aku bermain bola. I play soccer or football. Okay, so that's simple. That is how you make a simple sentence in Bahasa Indonesia. You do not need any subject. Yeah, we do not have subject and object pronoun, and we do not change our subject depends on the object or the verb. Yeah, we do not also change the verb depend on the subject and the object. Just flat put everything you know into sentence. This is for example, ya, aku mandi, aku tidur, aku makan, aku mencuci baju, aku menulis surat. That's it.
I have a
So
question.
yes, please.
Is there like a past tense of yours?
Yes, we do. We do a past tense. We do a past tense.
Okay.
This is actual a tenses in Bahasa Indonesia is actually 10th or 11th meeting, but it's okay. I will give you a heads up. Bahasa Indonesia only have 4 tenses. We have only 4 tenses. And let me open the office first, yeah. Wait a second. Let me show you. Oke. Saya belum Makan. Saya akan makan. Saya sedang makan. Saya sudah makan. Okay. Oh, what the? Why did I cannot see Microsoft? Ah, all right. So if you see this is the tenses, Indonesian tenses. We only have 4 tenses. Belum, akan, sedang, sudah. So belum is something that you haven't done yet. So yeah, saya belum makan means something that you haven't done yet. Saya akan makan is I will eat, so like simple future. And saya sedang makan is continuous, present continuous. I am eating. And then saya sudah makan is this is the past tense. Sudah. It's easy, right? So everything you say, everything that come out in your mind, or you just need to change this part to make it into different tenses. You do not need to change the subject. You do not need to change the verb. No, just change the tenses word. Belum, akan, sedang, and sudah. Okay. Okay ya. So, is there any questions? Is there any more questions about making a sentence in Bahasa Indonesia?
Can you explain furthermore about sedang?
Sedang. Sedang is simply present continuous. Yeah, present continuous. In present continuous, you would be like, I am eating. Yeah, so you add the to be after subject and then change the verb into verb ing. But in Bahasa Indonesia, just add the word sedang between subject and the verb.
So how about the word medium? Is that
Medium.
sedang too? Medium. There's sizes. That's different. Is that different?
I can catch what you're meaning. The sounds really bad. Sorry. One again, please.
Yeah, I saw the word sedang.
Uh-huh.
You said it is continuous. You're doing it continually. Is it another word for medium, the sizes?
Medium.
Sedang means medium. Yeah. For example, we have sizes like large, small, medium.
No. It's different.
So
Yeah.
that's different.
Yeah, I see what you mean right now. Yeah. So sedang have 2 meanings. That's correct. Sedang have 2 meanings. First is present continuous, and second is the medium size. Yeah, medium size.
Yeah, medium size. So it depends upon the sentence that you will.
Yes. That's correct. So sedang have 2 meanings. First is the present continuous, yeah, sedang, or like what you are doing right now, and the second is the medium size. Medium size. Sedang. Oke. No more questions? Okay, moving on to the next material. We have kata tanya apa? We have apa kabar? Ya, apa kabar? Come back to the greeting. Apa kabar means asking about your well-being. Then you answer with baik. Ya, menanyakan keadaan, asking about your well-being. And then kamu sedang apa? Kamu sedang apa is asking about what you are doing right now. Ya, kamu sedang apa is what you are doing right now. And then makan apa is also asking about what you are doing right now, but specifically, like makan apa means what did you eat? Something like that. This is the example ya. This is actually the conversation. Apa kabar? The answer is baik. Kamu sedang apa? What are you doing? Aku sedang makan. I am eating. And then makan apa? Makan apa? What do you eat? Aku makan soto. I eat soto. Or I eat soup. Okay. So you can use the word apa. Yeah, you can use the word apa to ask for anything. Yeah, anything. Just like in English, apa is what. Similar with what. Nah, apa this one. Apa equal what? Such as what are you eating? What do you eat? However, in the sentence, apa kabar? It refers to how are you. Yeah. How are you in English? If you translate it into bahasa Indonesia, it become apa kabar. So technically, it's like what are you? Yeah. So apa kabar ya in bahasa Indonesia? Apa kabar? It's asking about what your well-being or how are you? Okay. Next, let's make a sentence in bahasa Indonesia. Would you mind make 5 sentences? Like for this, this is for the example ya. Aku sedang makan or aku makan soto. Only 5, only 5. A simple also fine, but if you can make it a little bit more with every vocabularies that we have learned for today, then it will be really great. Yeah, once again, I want you to make 5 different sentences in bahasa Indonesia with vocabularies that you have learned for today. I'll give you like 15 minutes. Yeah, 15 minutes. And after that, I will ask every one of you, one by one.
Could I just one question?
Yeah, please.
Could I say kamu sudah mandi? If I want to say, you're done with showering?
Sudah, yeah, you can use this. You can make that. Kamu sudah mandi.
How about this? Can I say aku saya? Aku saya tidak. Is that right or wrong?
Aku
saya
saya.
tidak. Or saya tidak bisa.
Oh, yeah, you can only use one of them. Either you use aku or saya. You cannot use both.
Excuse me, I just want to clarify about the apple. Is it merah?
Yes, apel merah.
Okay,
Uh,
thank you.
are you asking about the bahasa Indonesia of apple or the color of apple?
In bahasa Indonesia.
Oh,
If
apple is yeah, it's the same. Apple is apple.
apple, okay.
Yeah.
Do maaf Pak, do aku and saya have the same translation?
Yes. Yes, they do.
Oh,
They only differ they differ in how with whom do you speak with?
what if I say I am? Aku, saya,
Saya. Same, the same.
same.
Yeah.
Okay, kasih ya Pak.
I just want to ask about month is bulan, and what if I refer now? Is it bulannya? Bulannya?
Oh, bulan ini.
Bulan ini?
Yeah, like this month, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, bulan ini. Okay, everyone, time's up. It's already 11:32. Okay, so I think we're going to start our reading process first with Erika.
I'll start
Erika.
first.
Oh, you will go first. Okay, Ruel, please. For a second, Ruel Erbanito.
Five
Is that your name?
sentences. Yes, Pak.
Okay, Ruel Erbanito. Okay, Ruel, please.
Oke. Aku tidak Ako tidak bisa berbicara bahasa Indonesia.
Oke,
Aku tidak bisa bicara bahasa Indonesia. Tuh, aku sedang belajar bahasa Indonesia.
oke, bagus, bagus. The third one.
Saya orang Filipina.
Oh,
Saya orang Filipina. Ah, saya dari Filipina. Saya
oke.
dari Filipina. And saya tinggal di sini di Cirendu, Tangerang Selatan, Jakarta,
Oh,
Indonesia. Ya.
I see. You're in Tangerang. Do you like work there? Do you have work in
No,
Tangerang?
my wife is working here as a teacher. And
Are your wife Indonesians?
no,
Filipino?
orang Filipina.
Orang Filipina. So how long do you stay in?
I'm just here for 2 years, but going back and forth from the Philippines, and when visiting here and having.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you, Ruel. Next, we'll start. Next is Erika Kandaba. Erika Kandaba. There is Erika Kandaba, right? Okay.
Yes,
It's
Denise.
Erika Kandaba.
So aku sedang belajar bahasa Indonesia.
Okay, bagus sekali.
Hari ini adalah hari Sabtu.
Oh, bagus.
Saya sudah makan roti.
Bagus, bagus.
Hari ini adalah bulan Juli. And
Bagus.
bajuku berwarna putih.
Oke, bagus sekali. Terima kasih. Dennis ya, Dennis. Next, Pam. Pam, is your name Pamela Winwin Montes?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I see. Yeah, Pam, please, your turn.
Okay. Sentence 1, saya belajar bahasa Indonesia.
Okay.
2, dia suka menonton video TikTok.
Okay.
3, kami makan roti pagi ini.
Okay. Next.
4, mereka mandi pagi.
Bagus sekali.
And sentence 5, aku suka makan siang.
Okay, Pam, do you have you ever learned bahasa Indonesia before?
There's one class, yes.
I see. In with this program, the same program or like in your school?
Oh, no. Other school.
Other school. Oh, I
Yes.
see. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Pam. Terima kasih ya, terima kasih. Next, Suren.
Okay. Aku kaos warna coklat.
Wait a second, come again.
Aku kaos warna coklat.
Okay.
Is that correct? I don't know. I want to say my t-shirt's color is brown.
What is the bahasa Indonesia? Aku
kaos.
Baju. Oh, aku kaos.
Warna coklat.
Kaosku.
Kaosku.
Ya, kaosku warna coklat.
Oh, okay.
That's right. So what you said is clothes color chocolate color.
Okay. So
you did aku, ya aku.
Okay. Apa menulis di papan tulis?
Apa?
Apa menulis di papan tulis?
What
did you write? What did you
write in whiteboard? Okay, apa?
Menulis di papan tulis.
Kamu menulis apa di papan tulis? So just put the apa after in the third row.
In the third, so it would be menulis di apa?
Sorry. Sorry. Kamu menulis apa? Kamu menulis
Kamu.
apa?
Okay, so yeah.
Nah,
Kamu menulis apa di papan tulis? Ya.
that's right.
Oke, saya sudah mandi.
Oke, bagus.
Ada apel hijau dan merah.
Bagus.
Hari ini tanggal Juli 11.
Oke, bagus sekali. Suren. Is it correct if how I pronounce it? Suren?
Soren, yeah.
Soren.
Soren,
Okay.
yeah.
Soren. Oke, thank you, Soren. Terima kasih ya. Next, Luis Samarita.
Hello, yes.
Yes.
Celana panjang abu-abu.
Oke, celana panjang abu-abu.
Aku sedang belajar bahasa Indonesia.
Oke, bagus sekali.
Ini akhir pekan.
Ini akhir pekan.
Yes. Kamu menulis apa?
Kamu menulis apa?
Aku menulis di papan tulis.
Aku menulis di papan tulis. Bagus sekali, Luis. Ya, terima kasih, Luis.
Terima kasih.
Iya. Selanjutnya, ya next. Selanjutnya, Dennis Briones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mine is
sorry.
super simple.
Yeah, sorry, Dennis. Is it Dennis Briones or Briones?
Briones.
Brions. Okay, sorry. Dennis
It's
Brions.
okay. All right. So one, aku mencuci sepatu hitam.
Oke, bagus sekali.
Aku mencuci celana dalam hitam.
Oke, bagus.
Saya akan mandi.
Saya akan mandi. Oke.
Saya sudah makan nasi goreng.
Oke, wow.
And then the last one, saya suka belajar bahasa Indonesia.
Oke, bagus sekali. Terima kasih, Dennis.
Terima
Luar
kasih.
biasa. Selanjutnya, Mark Acosta.
Halo semuanya. 5 kalimat saya adalah saya belajar bahasa Indonesia. Hari ini 1, kakak laki-laki saya sedang tidur. Baju saya biru. Saya suka mandi sekarang.
Saya
suka mandi sekarang.
Oke, saya suka mandi sekarang. Oke. Do you what are you trying to say in saya suka mandi sekarang?
I want to take a bath now.
Oh. Saya akan, not suka.
Saya akan. Okay.
Ya, saya akan mandi sekarang. What you're trying to say is I like taking a bath right now. So, yeah, yesterday you don't like taking a bath.
Terima kasih.
Ya, sama-sama, Mark. Oke. Terima kasih, Mark. Next, Ruel sudah Teddy Olar.
Aku akan mencuci baju hari Minggu ini.
Oh, bagus sekali.
Aku sedang belajar bahasa Indonesia.
Oke.
Aku belum makan siang.
Bagus.
Aku suka bunga putih.
Luar biasa.
Saya sudah menulis di kertas atau papan tulis. Ya.
Bagus sekali. Kertas atau papan tulis?
Kertas.
Oke, bagus sekali. Teddy Olar.
Terima kasih.
Oh, sama-sama Teddy. Ya, Teddy, what is the reason you want to join our class?
I have plans of taking further studies, maybe, since I met someone in UGM, the university in Yogyakarta.
Oh, I
So
see. Oh,
she told me to take this class. Then
okay, I see. Oh, you have introduced yourself, yeah. I thought you haven't. Okay, thank you, Teddy.
thank you. Terima kasih.
Ya, sama-sama. Next, EJ, sorry. Elmer James.
Selamat pagi.
Selamat
Ah,
pagi.
aku sedang bermain Rubik's Cube.
Oke,
Aku sedang makan coklat.
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 Ya, so every C will be read as C in bahasa Indonesia.
Coklat.
Yeah. So whatever happen if you see a C in
Mm-mm.
every sentence, you need to read it C.
Coklat.
Yeah,
Coklat.
that's right.
Coklat. Oke. Aku sedang belajar color.
Oke,
Aku
bagus.
sedang menggunakan pulpen.
Oke.
Aku sedang mencuci baju abu-abu.
What was that? Come again?
Aku sedang mencuci baju abu-abu.
Mencuci.
Mencuci.
Ya,
Oke.
mencuci. Oke.
Oke.
Oke, thank
Terima
you.
kasih.
Sama-sama EJ. Next, Gajali Hasim Ismail.
Yes, saya akan makan nasi dan soto.
Oke, bagus.
Bulan ini bulan Juli.
Ya, bagus.
Kota Salatiga dingin di bulan Juli.
Bagus sekali, Gajali.
Saya sedang menulis.
Oh, keren, keren.
Saya belajar bahasa Indonesia di bulan ini.
Oh, bagus sekali, Gajali. Gajali, how can I call you? Is it Gajali or Hasim?
Or you can call me Ismail.
Oh, Ismail. Okay, Ismail. Ismail, are you right now stay in Indonesia?
Yes, I'm because my wife is studying here in Kota Salatiga.
Your wife is studying in Salatiga.
Yes, in UIN.
Oh, okay. I see, I see. So you just follow your wife or you have to work in Indonesia?
Yes, I just follow because we have
Oh, okay, I see, I see. Thank you, Ismail.
you're welcome.
Oke, selanjutnya Jia. Jia Luzen Bustamante. Jia, are you there? Jia?
Hello.
Oke.
Dia akan belajar akhir minggu.
Oke, bagus.
Dia sedang mandi.
Mhm.
Aku sedang tidur.
Ya,
Aku sedang makan soto.
aku sedang makan soto. Bagus sekali, Jia. Terima kasih, Jia.
Aku akan menulis.
Aku akan menulis. Oke, bagus, bagus. Oke, selanjutnya Jamatia Interino.
Okay. My number one sentence is the month is January.
Mhm.
Bulan ini January.
Oke.
Then next, how are you? Apa kabar?
Oke.
Right? Apa kabar? Is it right? Yeah. Asking.
Yeah, yeah. Apa kabar? Is asking like how are you, right?
Saya akan makan means I will eat.
Okay,
And
yeah, that's right.
aku makan apel merah.
Aku makan apel merah.
Sapato abu-abu.
Sepatu abu-abu. Bagus, bagus, bagus sekali, Jamat. How can I call you?
Jam, you can call me Jam.
Jam. Oke, thank you. Terima kasih, Jam. Oh, Jam, what is the reason you want to join our class?
I really want to, and I'm so eager to learn Bahasa Indonesian language because I want to study there soon. And if it ever happen, I won't struggle too much with the language, inshallah.
Oh, that's really good, Jam. So, did you just finish the senior high school?
Yes.
Oh, okay, I see. So, ya, terima kasih ya, Jam. Semoga bisa kuliah di Indonesia. Selanjutnya, Faiza Saleh. Faiza Jaji.
Yes, sir. Hari ini hari Sabtu. Ulang tahun saya bulan September.
Oke.
Makanan favorit saya adalah mie goreng.
Oh, wow.
Aku suka musik Indonesia.
Oh, bagus.
Saya bekerja pada hari Jumat. Terima kasih.
Oke, terima kasih Faiza. Faiza, would you mind tell us what is the reason you join our class? Faiza?
Sorry, sir.
Yeah.
Baby here.
Oh yeah, it's okay.
Because I want to learn language of Indonesia. Actually, I also prepare to study there.
Oh, I see. You
I
want
have
to
a
study?
meeting.
Oh.
Inshallah.
Inshallah. Ya, Faiza. Thank you. Terima kasih Faiza ya. Okay, yeah, I want to show you something. This is one of the culture in Indonesia. So, if you haven't know yet, in Indonesia, the nationwide, we recognize five different religion in Indonesia. So there are Islam, Christian, Catholic, Chinese, Tionghoa, Chinese, and Hindu Buddha. So five different religion. We recognize all of them. And the funny part is that every time formal speech happening, the speaker, like this one here, they will recite every five different religions greeting at the same time. For example, Assalamualaikum for Muslim, and then Salam Sejahtera for Christian and Catholic, Om Swastiastu for Buddhism, and Namo Buddhaya. So yeah, we like combine all the greeting for different religion at once, and so that everyone can feel that there exist. Yeah, but most of them are using Islam, Assalamualaikum. But in a formal way, we use all five of different greeting in religion. Okay, I think that's it for today. Do you have any questions so far? No? Okay. So, I think that's all from me. Thank you very much. Terima kasih banyak. And see you again next week, everyone. Yeah, bye-bye,
Terima kasih
everyone.
banyak.
Thank
Terima
you.
Terima
kasih.
kasih.
Pak.
Terima kasih ya, Pak.
Terima kasih,
Terima
Pak.
kasih.
Sampai jumpa minggu depan.
Sampai jumpa minggu depan.